Hello!
Hi guys.
Welcome to the Makers HQ. I'm Tatiana.
I'm Angel.
And we're a married couple who bought a sublimation machine and now we're testing it on everything. Okay, so first of all, right before we start, I'd like to thank everybody who followed us the past few days. We're very excited.
Yes, more and more followers. Like,
I know.
Not like woo, but yes.
No, it's
a lot
to
of more
us,
followers.
okay?
Yes,
we just started and we're very happy and we're very grateful. So thank you for following us. Please continue to do so if you find that these videos are bringing you any type of like anything good. If you find them useful, exactly. Yes. So please continue to follow us and like if you'd like, and of course comment and let us know if you want to see anything for us to test. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now today's video is acrylic.
Acrylic.
So this is Angel's decision.
Yes, because usually when you think about sublimation, you don't think about anything that can melt, which acrylic could be one of them. I feel like I always thought that acrylic could melt, and actually it could if you buy a really thin acrylic. But this one is 3mm acrylic. So we're gonna sublimate a design on this. It's very interesting. You're gonna see because the heat is gonna make it like wavy and soft, and it's funny to see. But we're gonna get something out of this.
Okay, so let's get to it.
Yes. Okay, so here we have the piece of acrylic. Like I said before, this is 3mm. I don't know if you do it on a thinner one. I don't know what can happen. All I know that this one is okay and thicker than this, obviously. The design, we're gonna do two designs. One, it's black and white because this acrylic is not see-through, it's not transparent.
Yeah.
So it has a white coating on both sides. If you wanna get a clear one.
Or a colored one could be fun.
Yes. But you all will always see through. So you have to think about which design you're gonna do, because if you do a picture and you can see through, I don't know. But this one I just, also we didn't have the option. We didn't find any clear one. So
where we went, this is what we had.
This is what we had.
So we were just kind of like, amazing. That's what we were looking for anyway.
So we're gonna do a black design like this, right? Black and white. And the next design is gonna be very colorful.
To see the difference.
Exactly, the difference, and to show you that you can actually transfer anything you want on this type of acrylics. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here.
So we're basically doing, we're gonna use, just covering the machine as always, then having a piece of wax paper on top to cover it. We did do a small test during the week because, as always, I was skeptical. I was like, it's not gonna take. So Angel had to like convince me, and then it took so beautifully. So we did test it out to see, as we always say, test things out to see if there were any type of like things that would happen. What we did see, which you'll see, is that it kind of sticks. So that was the little thing when we take it off, because it's super hot, it sticks. And now we forgot that for this design. So we do recommend that if you can, to use something a little bit bigger so it's
the paper.
Easier. Yeah.
Let the paper out of the
frame
outside.
Of the
exactly.
Of the
and then
acrylic.
You can just pull it.
Exactly.
Now we're gonna have to like dig into it.
Well, we're just gonna have to lift it with a fingernail or something. Gloves, it gets extremely hot.
Yeah, unless you're like, you are into this kind of business or you're a baker or something, I would just recommend using things, because this thing gets like soft and hot.
Yes.
So,
okay.
At least.
So we have that. We also have a piece of fabric of just like, a kitchen towel next to us to be able to put the piece on it when we're done right away. So we're gonna lift it, take off the design, take it over to the piece of fabric and let it rest. And then we're gonna put something on it to make sure that it's not wobbly, because it does warp when it heats up.
But it also warps as if you also like move it too much.
Yes.
Like if you go like this and you start like playing with it. Yes. But yeah, it's needed. Something heavy on it. It's needed for just 3 minutes.
Yeah,
like
it's
not
not
even.
long. Yeah,
You know, and
because
then it gets
acrylic
cold.
does do that.
Yeah,
like you can
and once it
warp
goes back
and
to
do
being
things.
flat, that's it. It's
Yeah.
acrylic. It goes back to being hard. So
The
this is the design.
Okay, and then last thing, the thing that we're using is 205 Celsius, which is approximately 400 Fahrenheit. We're gonna just make sure, but it is approximately 400 Fahrenheit for 90 seconds, and we found that to be enough. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
For this piece, but of course, always test your acrylic to make sure that maybe it needs less.
The one that we did before the test was very colorful.
Yes.
So that was this one, because it's black, we're using the same settings, but who knows?
Yeah,
it could
that's right, I
just
didn't
be
even think
too
about
much maybe, but we'll see. I don't know, it's the first time we do something like this, like so dark.
Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so the first one is black and white, the second one is gonna be color. All right, let's do this.
Oh, okay. See how
how that's
soft
crazy.
it is? It is super soft. So now I'm gonna try to peel it.
Oh shoot! And this melted.
Oh.
Oh man.
Wait, give me 1 second, because it's super hot. Can I have the
scissors?
the gloves? No, this.
Oh, the gloves. Okay, but these gloves are bad.
Okay. Like this, and then.
And this is sheer panic on our part at this point.
Whew. Okay, so.
I don't know what to do with this. I wish we could do something. Okay. And even for you to pick it up, I'm not sure with these gloves. Is this the gloves that you picked it up with?
I'm gonna go with this. Yes, I'm gonna go with this. The whole thing. See, just show them how. See how it is? It's
Very
super soft. So I'm gonna put it here, right here, like this. So, like this, and then I don't know if I should put the paper. Oh, see, I'm leaving all the marks. See, I'm leaving the marks. Big mistake, guys. So now. You shouldn't wear gloves that are like
that have any type of color.
Color, yeah, big mistake. See, these colors are transferring on the thing. Well, we know for the next one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the.
And I'm sorry for the crazy filming. I think I'm just panicking at this point, but I'm gonna calm down and just show you
my phone,
the gloves.
My gloves. So let me see if I can clean it a little bit.
I feel like it would have to be reheated. Maybe if we reheat it.
Yeah. Let me put the tiny piece of wood on top so it can get flat. So here, put in a tiny piece of wood, and then you just leave it like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think 2 minutes is okay. And now I'm not like disappointed per se, because now we know and we always do tests of everything. But I'm also like,
so 2 mistakes. First mistake, gloves. This type
we didn't
of
even think about it.
Blue ink transfer onto the acrylic. We didn't even know. I didn't even know.
No.
So I just flipped my gloves. Second mistake, no, that was the only mistake. Second mistake is not leaving enough paper outside the frame,
right now.
so you can just easily pull it, because you saw how soft it gets.
Yeah.
It looks like a tortilla. It's like
a tortilla. Let me see if it's ready.
Is it hard?
Yeah, it's hard.
See, it gets hard like super fast. So like this.
So we're definitely gonna have to do another one, because this is gonna be Anghel's sign.
Let's see. No, it's perfect. Yeah. We're gonna have to do another one, because look,
we're gonna try to clean it and see if maybe it comes off, but what came on is like plastic. So what I was thinking is maybe to reheat it and then take it off, you know,
and clean it,
and clean
see
it.
if you can clean it.
Yeah, we can try. I mean, we have nothing to lose by doing that.
So this is the first result.
It looks really beautiful.
It looks super good. So you can see, you can transfer anything on acrylic. And if it was transparent, you could even see through the black.
Yeah, which those signs, like at shops that they have sometimes, that's really pretty.
Super nice. So now we're gonna go to the next one.
Yes.
Which it has a lot of colors.
And now that we've learned everything, it's gonna be completely different. So the paper is a little bit bigger, And so the paper is a little bit bigger than the piece. It actually, we left a little bit of a margin. Wait, let me see if I don't see it. Yes, okay. So we did leave a little bit of a margin, which we'll be able to pull off easily at the bottom. Not that much. We could have left more actually, but I get cutting happy. But we did leave enough that it like doesn't.
It helps a lot. I'm
Exactly.
telling you, it helps a lot because you can just pull it like boom.
And what else? And it's a full color sheet, okay, of my work. So we'll see what the difference is and if there's anything, because for sure we know that it won't have like the tiny blue things from the gloves, because we learned.
So annoying.
And we also know that it's gonna be easier.
And
all right?
Another thing is that we put it on top of that blue thing without thinking, but it could have transferred also.
It
from
could have, yeah.
The kitchen stuff. That
Yeah, but when I saw you have it, I just thought it's been washed so many times that I doubt that at this point it's gonna transfer anything. But do keep that in mind. Like, I think that those melted because we didn't think about it. I don't know that they're heat proof. I just got
they are
them.
not. This is
Random
it's
gloves that I
to
got.
protect your hands from. You don't feel like you're gonna be not touching this for a long time. You think you're just gonna grab it and. So, but if you touch them more than just a few seconds, you can feel it. If they are not heat proof, you can feel it. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna get this piece ready, put it in the machine, and see the result in a sec. Okay, we're back.
Okay, so the second piece, I'm just gonna show you. Okay, so see, it has a tiny piece that it can pull it off from, like this. And then you just pull it. See? It's hard, but it's looking beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Wow. Super nice. So now we're gonna take it to the piece of to the table. Well, actually, you can leave it here if you want, but see, as long as you don't move it, I mean, it shouldn't like change shape. But see, even if you leave it here on the paper, it's not gonna stick on the paper. Look, that's it.
And let it get back to being hard.
I don't think it's like any like other materials that when they get hot, they just warp for no reason. This one stays in one, like it stays flat.
It's really beautiful. It takes the colors incredibly well.
Super nice.
This is insane. The amount of details is ridiculous. I mean, it is my work, so I'm like, wow. But I would never have considered acrylic. See, I think you do need to cover it.
Yeah. I'm gonna cover it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here. That's good.
So we slightly warp.
Yes.
So instead
the
of
corners,
exactly.
the corners.
So instead of
leaving it,
we just put this on top. Okay, so today I feel like, you know, when you do something new and you're just like, what the hell? So we did the test this week and I thought like for sure everything is fresh. And then this whole thing threw me off with the gloves and the warping of the corners and everything else. So it's always good to test, yes, but of course, what we're learning as we're doing all of this is that things might happen.
When we did the test, you helped me that day, that night.
And I wasn't holding the phone. I wasn't doing like any of that.
So I was just showing her what I was doing mostly. And now you're touching the acrylic. You're feeling like how it feels crazy.
It feels
like paper.
I know.
It's paper basically. That's why I said in the beginning something thinner than this.
Yeah.
I think you wouldn't even be able to take the paper off. I think it would just rip everything off.
Like for sure. Well, because of the thinness, and you see, like even acrylic, you'll see tutorials all the time about acrylic, how you can bend it with a heat gun, and I never thought about that. But technically, you could even do the same thing with this machine.
Once you put it here,
play with
seconds,
it, exactly,
and then you just
are able to bend it, and it comes right back.
It goes back to its original shape. That's not a problem.
I guess this is a recap at this rate.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? So this is the recap, okay? Here is this piece. I think the other one
It should be ready.
is ready. It's slightly bent at the sides. I'm gonna keep it a little bit longer after as we talk about them. But I find it very amazing.
It's awesome. It's
right?
awesome.
I find it a good material to try.
Yes.
And I have nothing to say. It works.
It's perfect. It's like it's clean. Let's say you are thinking about making a sign for your business.
That's
whatever
how I see
business. Because remember that acrylic is like glass, but it's not glass. It's resistant. It's more resistant than glass. Therefore, you can make holes. You can screw it onto a piece of wood. You can even screw it outside. Some people have signs outside an office. Let's say you're a lawyer, whatever. You just can screw it. No, because I've seen, but a lot of people use acrylic.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
for sure.
And there you go. You can just have it forever.
Even if you just have it as one of those like little hanging signs.
There you go.
That's the way that I see it, and that's why I like it. Or even putting it just on something, and then it's here, and it's like a sign for your business.
And if you're asking yourself how to cut this, if it's thicker than this, I have no idea. I guess someone has to cut it for you, unless
usually
you know
the
how to.
company where you buy it from.
Yes, they will cut it for you. But this, I cut it with the knife. So it just
an X-Acto.
An X-Acto. Yes, I went a few times over, like 1, 2, 3, and then poof, I crack it. And I was
not
able
an
to
X-Acto,
cut.
actually, a box cutter is what you use.
A box cutter. Yes,
which makes
because
a
it
little bit of a
came.
difference.
The acrylic comes with a film on it that you have to peel off. So the paper also helps to not to get it like crazy when you cut it. You know, it's like when you cut a piece of glass, you have to put a piece of tape.
Yeah.
Not to so you don't scratch it.
So what I'm seeing now is this one is still slightly warped, it feels like. So I think that in our panic, we should have put it faster, but we didn't, and we're learning.
The thing is that this one, we put it on top of that blue thing.
Yeah,
right?
I think it made a difference.
And then it went like this, but this one, we left it on the table.
Yeah.
So this one is flat.
Yeah.
But look at the colors, look at this. This is insane.
But I'm thinking
awesome.
that we could also reheat it and re-put it in its like straight form.
Yes.
You know, but not for like 100.
No, like 15 seconds.
Exactly. Just so that it gets warm enough to be putting it on, and then you put something on top. And this one, I have nothing to say about.
I really like this one. I love this. I love
freaking gorgeous. I don't even know. Like, I don't do my work. I do my work much bigger, and I don't really put it on products. And I'm not planning on this collection putting it on products. But it's making me like super tempted to put out products when I see something like this.
If in the future we get some transparent or see-through acrylic, we will do the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
To see how it looks.
For sure.
You know, because that place didn't have anything. But this is good. I like this. This is success.
Yeah.
It was a success.
It's a success.
Test.
We love it. So do we recommend acrylic?
For anyone? Yeah, of course.
Yes?
Of course.
Okay.
Acrylics.
I recommend acrylic. I'm a skeptic in all the videos. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's not that. We don't
know.
Exactly.
We don't know.
And unless you know what you're doing and you've been doing this for a long time and you have so much experience, then you could say for sure like yes, no, yes, no. And you could be like 100% this is gonna work. But I think that we're all testing, and the products that we use, the brands that we use, the temperatures, the machines, all of it gives you an idea, but you always have to test what it is that you're doing, right?
Always test. And it's always, if you're afraid of anything, the worst thing can happen is that you ruin what you put in the machine.
Yeah.
But you won't ruin the machine.
No, protect your machine.
Protect your machine. That's why I'm always scared that something is gonna melt and destroy the machine, but that's not gonna happen. It's protected, and then you protect it on top. So it's mostly that, I think. At least in my case, I'm like, what if I ruin the machine? What if the doesn't open again? It gets like stuck and it doesn't open, you know? But this, it's okay. If it melts, it's okay. Try something else, you know. But don't get anything thinner than this. I don't think it's gonna work. I think acrylic 3 millimeters and up is fine. Less than that, it's not gonna work. It's gonna like destroy it.
So success,
do acrylic,
and success.
Perfect.
Success.
Yes.
All right. Do acrylics.
Yes. Do acrylics.
Phew! Thank you so much for watching. This was so much fun. I love working with new materials, and of course Angel comes up with things that are different than what I come up with, so it's always interesting to see what the result is going to be. Okay, so if you like this video, please like
and subscribe.
Yes. And as we said, if you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see, please let us know, and we're going to do our best to actually make a video from it.
And if you know something that we don't know, like if we did something and you think that we can make it better, we're open to suggestions,
always
ideas.
Okay, so thank you. See you next time.
Bye guys.